Today what we want to talk about is manual handling. When the Health and Safety Executive for Northern Ireland look at injuries supported by manual handling activities, these would cover the back, the shoulders, the arms, wrists, hands, also thinking about the feet, and most of those would be a result of either moving heavy or awkward loads. Normally we talk about TILE, T for task, I for the individual, L for the load, and then another E for the environment. So the first thing I want to look at is the load. Key questions to ask ourselves onto this: is it heavy? So what would be heavy for a male? Well, there's no real legislation around what a male can lift. The rule of thumb for us is around your own body weight. The male can lift 25 kilograms when at work and carry that for up to 30 meters. That's our rule of thumb. A female, 16 kilograms, and lifting that for up to 30 meters. If it's going to go anything more than 30 meters, well then the Health and Safety Executive would say, get a trolley, put it on that so that you're pushing rather than carrying that particular load. In the workplace, we've got to think about bulky. What would be bulky? We also want to think about, can the load move while you're actually carrying it? You're also thinking if it is awkward, if it is unstable, if it's sharp, if it's hot or it's cold. Can I lift this or do I need help? So certainly, if you're thinking about your own weight, can you lift your own weight? Is it awkward? Is it in a place where it's difficult to grasp? Then definitely, that's where you need help. The next part of this is the task. Do I need to make awkward movements? So there we're thinking about twisting. This whole idea about twisting the body round. We're using just our spine to twist and to lift. That's where it's dangerous, because it's only the bone that we're using to actually lift that weight. We're also thinking about stooping. Stooping is going down below knee height to lift something from the ground. Avoid the stoop at all costs. Then does the task require long travel distance? There we're thinking then in terms of moving any object more than 50 meters. Then we want to think about the work environment. Key questions to ask ourselves around the work environment: are there any obstructions or sudden changes in floor movement? Am I leaving tripping hazards for other people on the floor? Can the floor surface become slippery? There you're thinking of spillages, or you're thinking of where somebody has actually left something on the floor that can leak out. And their oil, for example, or even just water. If someone is wearing inappropriate footwear, then they can cause them to slip on the floor. Then we want to consider individual capabilities. Does the job require unusual strength or height? Does the job create a risk to me if I have an existing health problem, or if I'm a new or expectant mother? We want to think about the task, we want to think about the load, we want to think about the individual, and we also want to think about the environment in which they work. So Ben Moore can do that for you. Ben Moore can actually come in and we will look at all activities that are being carried out, and we can conduct that kind of training that informs and equips your employees to be able to do the job without any suffering or pain or any other consequences because of manual handling activities that are being done in the workplace.